Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. In this lecture, we will be discussing about romantic movement in the history of English literature. So let's start our lecture. Romantic movement was actually a literary movement during the late 18th and early 19th centuries that celebrated the nature rather than civilization. Romanticism valued imagination and emotion over reason and rationality. Look at the definition of romanticism. Now we'll discuss the historical background of this particular movement. Students, whenever we want to know about any movement, we have to know about the background events. And as far as romantic movement is concerned, there are also certain events behind it which had great influence on the literature of that age. The first was American War of Independence, which began in 1773 and ended in 1776 with the freedom of America. American War of Independence is considered the first war of democracy against dictatorship. It was a war of nation for their freedom, and it was followed by French Revolution in 1789. And French Revolution is considered a movement of a common man for their rights, a movement of common men for their individual rights, and this war was a war against dictatorship. And through this war, the rule of one person, the dictatorship was removed, monarchical system was removed, and each individual got right in parliamentary affairs. So these two important events are behind romantic movement. The third one is industrial revolution. It was also an important event because in those days economy was shifting from agriculture to industry. So the landscape of the country was changing, and definitely these changes had great influence on the writers and the writings of that age. As you know, the writers section is the most sensitive section of the society. So students, romantic movement was actually a reaction against classicism because classical view of life was materialistic while romantic view of life was spiritual. Here we will compare both of the movement romanticism and classicism. The first and the basic difference between both of the movements was the classical stressed on reason, whereas the romantics stressed on emotions. According to the classicals, reason is superior to emotion because emotions can be changed at any moment, but reason is permanent, and emotion should not overpower your reason because emotions are changeable thing. They can be changed at any moment. So uh, they prefer reason over emotion. They stressed on reason, and romantics stressed on imagination. The second thing, classicals were rule bound. They followed the three unities set by Aristotle, that is the unity of time, unity of place, unity of action. But romantics did not follow any rule. They were fond of liberty, liberty from rules. My dear students, we see one common thing in French Revolution, American Revolution, and Romantic movement. And that common thing is liberty. Liberty of individual was watchword of or the purpose of French Revolution, and liberty of nation was the purpose of American Revolution. And we see that liberty of literature from strict literary rules was the purpose of romantic movement. So one thing that is liberty is common in these three movements, French Revolution, American War of Independence, and a romantic movement. And the third thing is classicals used lofty language and subject, there, whereas romantics used simple language and subject. Romantics used such type of language which can be understood by common people, and their subject matter was also common man. But classicals use strict, lofty language and lofty themes in their writings. They wrote not for the common people of the society. They wrote for the elite, for the high section of society, not for common man, whereas the romantics wrote for the common man. So here are the features of romanticism: subjectivity and emphasis on individualism. They focus on individuals. Spontaneity was found in their writing, and freedom from rules, as we have already discussed that freedom from strict rule was the purpose of romantic movement, and devotion is superior to beauty, love and worship of nature. All these, all the writers of romantic age had a great love for nature, and we see their love for nature through their writings. Fascination was the past, especially fascination with the past, especially the myths and mythicism of the Middle Ages. Now, we'll sum up this lecture with five eyes of romanticism. The first eye is imagination. You know very well, the imagination is the focal point of romantic movement. Idealism, intuition, inspiration, and individuality. So, this was all about romantic movement. My dear student, I will come with an other lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz.